on Switch, but I don't be getting no views. Y'all, I'll be back. That pussy
Yeah,
got me
Matt, why don't you
jumping
get a
nuts. Tell
puppy?
me how you feeling.
Answer.
Why I don't get a puppy? I
Oh,
got a
alright.
dog.
Wait. Did you already put it on?
What?
Okay. Does it need anything done to it? Does it need anything done to it? Okay, do you want to walk me through when I'm out there?
Connecting to a
What's
server.
these?
I'm not baby.
Oh, okay. 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 Matt, why don't you get a puppy? Come on.
I don't want one.
I got a dog, bro. I got a pit bull.
I got a boxer retard. Come here, buddy.
Excuse
Come
me.
here. Come on.
Bang. Yeah, I'm a big dog.
Shut the hell up.
No, motherfucker.
I'll shank you.
Hey, motherfucker, pick it, but no. What you mean you'll shake me?
I mean what I said.
I mean when I said what I meant. Now I'm about to kill your bitch.
Whoa.
Ugh.
Matt, he's gonna kill you.
No, not Matt.
Well, I mean, Matt's my bitch. So I got.
Gotta move, gotta shake. Come on. Gold in my mouth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. The boom break, got the boom, got the bass, so cool in the place. Bada boom, bada bing, it's pro.
How you trying to tell me there's not enough room for you to sit? I mean, he was literally sitting right beside, or standing. Now he's sitting. But he thought for some reason there's not enough room here, but there is.
Talking about the other one.
I don't play them games. They do. I gotta learn. I gotta learn out at least. 1, 2. Ooh. One more thousand, 1,000. Oh, 1,000, 2,000. Alright, babe. 1,000, 1,000. Boom. 1,000, 2,000. 1,000, 1,000. Yes, sir. 1,000, 1,000. 1,000, 1,000. Ah, no. Ooh. I'm busting these hoes. I found the 1,000, 1,000. No. That was the first one I missed. Bitch, run. 1,000, 1,000. That's fine. What's up? What's up? What's up? If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, comment, like, turn on notifications so you know when I stream. You did. 1,000 to 1,000. Alright. 1,000 to 1,000. No, I'm good. She's not a shooter though. Bang. Ooh, never mind.
Hey, Raymond.
What's up?
What's the distance from
Bang.
the sun to the Earth?
I don't know, like 300 million miles. I don't know. Yeah, y'all got time to sneak away. Go ahead. Bang. Alright, let's get into a game, bro. So that's why my people be black, bro. That's looking clean, though. I'm gonna be regular, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be regular. Alright. Oh, I am Joey. Okay, you get into a game quick.
Amber.
That is terrible, bro. I saw that in real life. I mean, not real life. On a video. Okay. If you got this game, you could play it. Oh, these people good. Alright.
Y'all ready? Check.
He got hops though.
Hey, chip out. Oh, key rebound.
Amber. How do you want to make your sign, yo?
Solid pass right there.
For Friday.
Smooth. Great shot. Y'all ready for this? Yo, kick it smooth. Check.
Cause you wanna what?
I'm open.
Hopefully they have that shit.
Bang. Bang. Ah.
Squeeze that ball. Straight racking up those assists. Big rebound.
You really wanna do that shit?
Downtown. Clutch rebound.
I'm open. I'm open.
I'm right here.
Ready for a pass.
Racking up those assists.
I don't know. Yes, sir.
Right there. Y'all ready?
Yo, give it here. I'm here.
Go.
I mean, we could do it, yo.
I'm here.
Going for the three-pointer.
Over here.
What a rebound. Yo, kick it smooth.
Over here.
Oh, down. Uh-oh, they D'ing
I'm
up.
here.
Okay.
Did you hit it?
Oh, solid pass
I'm here.
right there. They playing hard right now. They pulling out all the stops.
Did you hit it?
Damn, she got hot.
Going for the highlight reel.
I didn't smack her. I ain't
Y'all
pack it, bro.
ready? Check.
I'm over here.
You see that steal? Y'all
You-
need to
you
make
left.
it happen right now.
She he okay.
Yo, give it here.
Ha, launching a trifecta. Impressive. Oh. Y'all ready for this?
Yo, don't hug it.
Check.
I'm totally open.
Long
I'm totally
distance
Bang,
call.
bang, bang. My timing off right now.
Yo, give it here. Did you hear? I'm here.
Hey, he flashing some nice
I'm
moves.
here.
Quick.
That's how we
I didn't even tip it, bro.
Hey, y'all ready? Check. Going for broke. Racking up.
Here, good shot.
Y'all ready? Check. Hey, yo, he flashing some nice moves.
That was travel. This dude don't want the ball.
He going for broke. That's the thing to do.
Them niggas cold.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Check. Going big.
Bang, bang, bang.
Y'all need a clutch. Hey, yo, final second.
I need to stop shooting threes. All right, I ain't playing Joey no more.
Shooting for three right now. Oh, big rebound.
Put that up. Put that up. Buzzer beater. No. Why would you pass it, bro?
Y'all ready for this? Go! Dialing long distance, racking them up. Y'all ready? Go!
Pass me now.
He flashing some
here.
nice moves.
I'm right here.
Oh, denied.
here.
Nice pass.
Boy!
I'm right here.
Oh, yeah. Dialing long distance. Hey, yo, nice rebound.
Over
They
here.
up. Solid pass right there.
I'm totally open.
Where?
Over here.
Right here.
Over here.
Beating that deep.
Over here.
Going for broke.
No, yeah, no, yeah.
Damn, these passed the damn ball. Bro, this is the exact same thing what happened last damn game.
To the basket. Doing what it
That's the exact same thing that happened. I could take the ball hog dog game.
Y'all ready?
I'm totally open.
Go.
I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm totally open. Ouch!
Uh-huh. Nice pass. Nice. Y'all need to make it happen right now. Going for the three-pointer. Uh-oh, they D'ing up.
Over here.
Dialing long distance.
We did it.
No, never any doubt on that one. Y'all ready?
Over here.
Check.
I'm
They
totally
going
open.
for broke. They switching to the D.
Bro, what are y'all doing, bro?
Pass me now.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Y'all need a toe. Solid pass right there. Squeeze that ball.
I'm right here.
I'm open. Going for the three-pointer.
That's all you good at is side threes, bro?
You see that? They full
Damn.
on defense right now. They just keep taking it to 'em.
Can you pass the goddamn ball? Thank you, bro.
Go. Banging right through them. Okay.
Alright.
Nice drive. Nice drive. Nice drive.
Already did. Yep. I guess we. Hope I'm not jump balling.
Y'all
Give me
ready?
the ball.
Go.
Give me the ball. Pass.
Fade away. Squeeze that ball.
Yo,
Over here. Oh,
Give me the
solid
ball.
pass right there. Jump shot from downtown. Doing what it takes. Y'all ready for this? Check.
Over here.
Keep
Give me the
racking up
ball.
those assists. You ready to dunk? Rebound. Yo, give it here. Nice pass. Ready to dunk? Big rebound. Coming up on the butt. Ayo, final second. Oh, big rebound.
I'm right here. Open.
It's gonna be solid pass right there. Oh,
Oh! We're getting shit on. We just got shit
maybe
on.
next time, y'all. Today's
You
MVP
can keep
is.
the ball out. Maybe if y'all pass a damn ball, we could probably do something. For real. Ooh. I hate fucking ball hoggers, bro. Ball hog the all fucking game.
Come on. Gold in my mouth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. The boom break, got the boom, got the bang, so cool in the place. Bada boom, bada bing, it's the pros. Now you messing with a pro, never stressing on the dough. We pain, you gave me nothing, nothing from it. I stay high, I stay bent, making dollars, making sense, and we have to make it base.
Bars, pen, pad, I'm ready. Rest in peace, heavy. Chasing so Chevy. This time we made it. I'm in the limelight every time the day is. I don't play these games they do. Next time kind go off, it's like Beirut.
Y'all ready? Check. Huge rebound. Huge
Can I get an
rebound.
alley-oop?
Going for three. Huge. Ooh, what a pass. D is gonna be key.
Yeah, knock it down.
All net, baby. Y'all ready?
Pass!
Check.
Yo, give it here.
Pass!
Going
Yo,
for a
give it
jump
here.
shot.
Can I get
Over
an
here.
alley-oop? Can I get an alley-oop?
Nice pass. D is gonna be key.
How do that little nigga get the ball?
Down. Pound. Oh, yo, big rebound.
Need an alley-oop.
Alley. Big block right there. Big dog's ready to
Pick it out, yo.
Going for the old.
Knock it down.
All defense!
Y'all ready for
Pass
this?
me now!
Check.
Give me the ball! Give me the ball! Can I get an alley-oop?
Oh,
Can I get an alley-oop?
back. Not half. Give me an alley.
This nigga got, he fat, but he got hot, bro.
Look easy.
Just do it now!
Nice move, for real.
Nice moves.
Y'all ready?
Pass me now!
Alley-oop.
Racking up those assists.
Pass me now!
Alley-oop.
Give me that!
This nigga is an alley-oop, alley-oop, alley.
Y'all ready? Go! Y'all better hurry up. We're coming up on the buzzer.
Can I get an alley-oop?
Oh, man! You see that?
Over here!
Next order.
Trying a jump shot.
Bang, bang, bang.
Make
Let's
it
go.
look easy. Y'all ready?
Aquí, aquí.
I'll take
I'm
the
open.
defense position.
Check.
Need an alley-oop.
Alley-oop.
Nah, fuck all that, bro.
Can I get an alley-oop?
Nah, fuck all that.
That's the
Fuck all that.
Y'all need a clutch play
Aquí,
right
aquí.
quick.
I'm open.
Nice
Over here.
Give me an alley-oop.
No, alley hoops is garbage, bro.
Y'all ready?
Next order. Alley-oop. I demand pass.
Alley-oop? This is the
Over
chance! Over here!
Oh,
The
from
chance!
outside. Rack
Target
it
clear.
up. Y'all ready for
Over
this?
here. Dish it
Give
here,
me an
homie.
alley-oop. Downtown. In the
We
hole.
did it!
Y'all ready?
Pass!
Next order. Alley-oop.
Pass
Go.
me now!
Next
Beat
order.
back.
Pass me
Alley-oop.
now!
They playing hard right now. No
Object
doubt.
clear.
Never any doubt about that one. Hey, y'all
Yo,
ready?
over here. Yo,
Check.
over here. You ready to go?
Oh, big block. Give me an alley-oop. What's it gonna be? He's looking sharp. Coming up on the buzzer.
Alright, I'll get it to you.
It's okay!
Y'all better
We can
speed
do
that.
it!
Y'all ready?
Pass me now!
Over here.
Give me the
Give
ball!
it here.
Final
I'm
second.
open. I'm open.
Next order.
Jump
I'm
shot.
open.
Oh, denied. Nice hustle. Hey, yo, game ain't over till it's over.
Oh. Like a Murdoch. Murdoch. Ugly. That big ass gap.
Hey, y'all ready?
Aquí, I'm open.
Go.
Over here!
Ready to go. That's a block.
You gonna get your shit beat off the backboard every time y'all go into paint. You better off you shoot.
Give me an alley-oop.
Open.
You see that rebound? Monster jam.
See, I got
Y'all ready for this?
Over Over here. Bow.
Oi,
Over
give me
here.
an alley-oop.
Bow.
Ready to
Bow.
go. Move. Nice block. You see that? They full on defense right now. Give me an alley-oop. Oh, shoot for three. Take it to it. Y'all ready?
Bow. Over here.
Check.
Aki, I'm open.
Trying to finish the job. Block right there.
I'm totally
Flashing
open.
some nice move. Nice
I'm
pass.
totally open. Over here.
They leaving
right
it
here.
all on the court. D is gonna be key. Oh, solid. They y'all ready? Check. Ready to do
Over
it.
here.
Oi, give me an alley-oop. Not happening. They D'ing up.
Give me an alley-oop.
I'm open.
Gonna
That's
stay.
what I'm talking
Watch
about.
out now.
Saw that nigga doing his windmills.
Y'all ready?
Over here. Over here.
Y'all get beat up.
Bear it down.
Damn.
Nice try. Y'all ready for this? Go. Oh, solid pass right there.
That's what I like to see. Hey, you want
Damn,
to be
damn,
here?
damn.
Long shot.
That's what I'm
Impressive.
talking about.
Y'all ready?
Bow.
Ready to
Bow.
go. Check.
Give me an alley-oop. Send it over here. Bow.
Ready to go.
Over here.
Down. Swat 10. D is gonna be key.
Aki,
Solid
I'm
pass
open.
right there.
Need an alley-oop. Yo, over here.
Solid pass right there.
I'm open.
Y'all better
You like that?
thing of beauty. Y'all ready?
Bow.
Oi,
Over
give me
here.
an alley-oop. Go.
Over here. Aki, I'm open.
Oh, jump shot.
Bang.
Real.
Over
Y'all
here.
ready for this?
Yo, over here.
This nigga cold.
Possible. Very possible.
Kiss
Straight
it here,
racking up
Holmes.
those assists. Hook
Need an
shot.
alley-oop.
Oh, you know they going for the highlight
That's what I like
reel.
to see.
Y'all ready for this?
Due to your teammates forfeiting the match we in.
Hey, don't feel too bad about taking that L, y'all. Today's MVP is...
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you call it. That's that center. Oof, that's tough. Oh! We got 12 points. We're gonna hit 4, bro. Alright.
Trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo, chick like guzzle. Bad boy stay in trouble. Trouble. Sorry, I don't love you. Love you. I'm that lean. Hey, yo, I hate this beat. I hate these rhymes. The life I live is a life of crime. Say what it be, what it is, you ain't my homie. Say what you want, you cannot insult me. so cool in the place. Bada boom, bada bing, it's bros. Now you messing with a pro, never stressing on the dough. Me pain, you gave me nothing from me. I stay high, I stay bent, making dollars, making sense, and we have to make it base.
Rhymes, pen, pad, I'm ready. Rest in peace, heavy. Chasing so Chevy. This time we made it. I'm in the limelight every time the day is. I don't play these games they do. Next time kind go off, it's like Beirut. And I'm sitting on a throne like Kanye, but I'd rather be alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay at it. Yeah. Yeah. It look like leaning on that lane.
So fresh, now that's the old life. That's the gold tech. That's the no stress. Don't rat on your friends. That's how we do. The friends go off like we living in Beirut.
Money comes, money goes, but I never lose my flow. I ain't messing with you, messing with my bros. Now you messing with a pro, never stressing on the dough. It's a blessing, now I know my team winning is a show. Yeah. What it look like? Gotta move, gotta shake. Yeah. Got my bros. Yeah. Stay trail. Yeah. Yeah. Stay at it.
Too raw, no time to goof off, bro. I'm a true boss, true religion, you true. Yeah. Got money on my mental. Ride around and get it money like I'm meant to. Wait 1 minute, gotta bring it back to it. Ball like I'm pack doing true religion on me, dog. Tell a hater bow down, take a shot from downtown. Wonder how the man do it, do it.
I said, hey baby girl, why you bugging? Gave you love, I guess it with my bros. Now you messing with a pro, never straight me nothing, but all the time you tuntin'.
Oh, so different, so different. Oldest grown up mistress. Hips in half, y'all know I'm so suspicious. Grown up mistress, know the difference.
Sticking up the chain, I'm so hot I might melt. Feeling boosted off the Henny, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling her too, leave your man back home. The man won't trip, the man don't know. Take it how you want it, I'ma give it to you G. Straight NML beats, like I'm not a human being. Rolling like a ring, sipping on coke. I lean with it, rock with it, got hope.
I don't even drunk on that. Shit.
That's how we do. Yeah. Vibing out. Yeah. From the block. I'm real tough. No for here. Yeah. Rap top speed. No fourth gear. Dark side beats. Who on top? Yo, 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot pro. Hands up.
Orb.
Ready for more. Rap you, smack you. I don't got an attitude. Rap you, slash you. This is how I battle you. Straight to the center. Get it. Questions do not enter. Vibing out. I can get rapid. I ain't even mental. I'm a little mental. Stack you with a pencil. I can see through you. Kinda like a stencil. Rap you, smack you. I don't got an attitude. On that break loose flow. We play loose flows. We step in the spot. A whole crew blows. We made it shows. You hate, we know. Stop messing with lanes. Come fly with bros. Bell toes. With the reaching glory. What you seen in life. You couldn't read in story. You beat the ball. Hustle on the double. To the left. Silence on the trigger. Trigger like my pick. Pick got a muzzle. Yo, chick like Russell. Bad boy stay in trouble. Trouble. Sorry, I don't love you. Love you. That lane. Hey, yo, I hate this beat. I hate these rhymes. The life I live is a life of crime. Say what it be, what it is, you ain't my homie. Say what you want, you cannot insult me.
What are you absolutely doing? Everyone dumbass nigga. Oh.
Y'all ready? Go! Hey, yo, nice rebound. They some straight racking up those assists. Give it here. Racking them up.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
Yo, don't hug. I'm open. Yo, kick it a smooth. Yo, don't hug. I'm open. Yo, don't hug. Yo, kick it a smooth.
They leaving it. Back. Not happy.
Yo, don't hug.
Y'all better speed things up. We're coming up on the buzzer right now. Doing what it takes. Y'all ready?
I'm right here.
Dish it to the dog. Check. Yo, give it here.
I'm right here.
Racking up those assists. Dish it to the
I'm
dog.
totally open.
Give me an alley-oop. Oh, that's smooth.
Over here.
Dish it to the dog.
I'm open. I'm open.
Over
I'm
here.
open.
Give
Over
me an
here.
alley-oop.
I'm open.
Y'all better hurry up. We're coming up on the buzzer.
I'm open.
I'm right here. Over here.
Yo, don't
Give
hug.
it here. Big
Ready,
dog
done.
ready to dunk.
Yo,
Oh,
don't hug.
Over here.
give me an alley-oop. Y'all ready for this?
I'm totally open. Can I get an alley-oop?
I'm open. I'm
I'm
open.
totally open.
Over here.
Yo, kick it a smooth.
Over here.
I'm open.
Pushing right
Ready
through.
for a pass.
They playing hard right now. They pulling out all
Over here.
racking up those assists. Uh-oh, they deep. Nice.
I'm right here. Over here.
Big dog's ready to dunk.
Yo, kick it a smooth. I'm
Big
open.
dog's ready to dunk. Y'all need to make it
Can
happen
I get
right
an
now.
alley-oop? Over here.
Bro, he's fucking me up.
Look bad. Y'all
Yo,
ready
kick
for
it a
this?
smooth.
I'm open.
I'm open.
Ready for a pass.
I'm open.
Ready for a pass.
I'm open.
Ready for a pass.
I'm open.
I'm open. Ready for a pass.
Yo, that's what I'm
Okay,
talking about.
nice drive. Nice drive. Nice drive.
That's what I like to see.
Hey, y'all ready? Check. Over here. Jump shot from downtown. Impressive.
What's that?
Alright.
Y'all ready?
Yo, don't hug it. Yo, don't hug it.
Check.
I'm
Hey, yo,
open.
he flashing some nice moves.
I'm open. Yo, kick it a smooth. Yo, kick it a smooth. I'm open.
Here comes the jump
Yo,
shot.
don't hug it. Yo, don't hug it. Yo, don't hug it. Yo, kick it a smooth.
Swat it.
Yo, kick it a smooth. Yo, don't hug
Almost
it.
out of time.
Yo, don't hug it. Yo, don't hug it a smooth.
Just final seconds. Clutch rebound.
You're not putting no effort into it, bro.
Gonna be racking up those assists.
Yo, don't hug it. Yo, kick it a smooth. I'm open.
Bro, pass the ball. You tripping.
Over here. I'm
Them
totally open.
pointy ass calves.
Time for a swap. Yo, I'm like the man of the future. The MC of the future. I'll come back with it. Hit it. Split it. Let it go. Roll. Boom. Yo, I got the flow, y'all. I got the flow, y'all. I got the flow, y'all. All of these times the rhymes get crazy. We gon' turn it out and make it right.
Y'all ready for
Over
this?
here.
Check.
Give me the ball. I'm totally open.
Move. Now right here. Nice pass. Nice pass.
Wait.
Big dog's ready to dunk.
Yo, don't hug it.
Nice pass.
I'm right here.
Hello.
Over
Yo, kick
here.
it a smooth.
What's up?
Yo, kick
Y'all
it a
need a
smooth.
clutch play right now.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Oh,
Yo,
that's
kick it
a
a
jump
smooth.
Been a while.
downtown.
Has it?
Yeah, where'd you go?
Outside.
Y'all ready?
That doesn't sound like social distancing.
Going outside.
Over
Did
here.
everyone stay 6 feet
I'm
away?
right here.
Ready
Yeah.
for a pass.
Are you
Ready
sure?
for a
Did
pass.
you have a tape measure?
Yeah. Because I was the only one out there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Y'all ready to the
You remember what happened in Vietnam, don't you?
Don't remind me.
Oh, somebody call the cops. That be legal.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Grab the wall.
They going for broke. That's the thing with you.
I am slightly less tilted now.
Hey, y'all ready?
What?
I'm slightly less tilted.
I'm glad to hear.
Floated over here.
I didn't know you were tilted.
Over here.
Matt? Yeah.
Oh.
And here we go again now. Idiot thinks $20 is expensive wine.
Oh boy.
Doesn't know the difference between toast and bread. Okay, granted, yes, I guess I've heard people call it garlic bread, but you cannot deny the fact that there is a difference between bread and toast. This is our nation's best and brightest, okay? Our nation's best and brightest that works on the most sophisticated parts of machinery you can imagine, and they don't know the difference between toast and bread.
Ready for a pass.
And
I'm open.
these are the people. Oh my god. I can't. Him works on sophisticated machinery. Also, him doesn't know the difference between toast and bread. And apparently does all of his shopping at, like, the Dollar Tree. Hello? Okay, sorry. I'm bad. I apologize. So what you doing?
Give me the ball.
Going for the three-pointer. Oh,
It's not that time.
So what you doing?
y'all ready?
Don't worry. Over here.
Coming up on the final second.
That's so funny.
Now get it.
I've decided when I go pro, I'm gonna name myself Ginger Broast.
How's
Or
he
garlic
MVP?
broast, not ginger. Garlic broast. So it's bread and toast. Garlic broast.
We
I've
win.
decided when I go pro, I'm gonna name myself $20 as cheap wine.
Hey, you don't get MVP because of rebounds and fucking blocks, bro. 'Cause you got 2 rebounds. I mean, you got 2 blocks on our rebound. Alright.
All I'm saying is everyone I've told that to so far, they just start laughing. They're like, $20 is not expensive. I'm like, I know. Literally no one so far has said that that's expensive.
I mean, it is, but it ain't.
It's expensive if you're shopping at like Dollar General. Yeah, maybe Walmart. But like if you go for real, like imported wine and shit in the grand scheme of it,
That's
no,
cheap.
That's cheap. That's cheap as fuck. Not even like vintages from the past like 8 years are like $200. If you try and get one from like the 90s, I can't even imagine that. Even earlier, like
I'm sitting on the throne with Kanye, but I'd rather be alone. The match is a no contest due to SCP.
And before he says that I don't drink, so I don't know anything, I've asked a lot. Like I literally asked a couple drinkers I know, and they were like, "What?" I asked some dude that I know that works as a bartender, and he was laughing. So I don't know. Flash shrug. I'm just tired of the whole frat boy mentality, thinking he knows everything about frat boying, and then he doesn't, and then he looks mad dumb.
What's up, Minty? What's up?
I still think Casey was wrong about our military, but I will forego that Casey would probably even agree. Matter of fact, I should get him in here and ask him. I know for a fact, I almost guarantee Casey would be like, $20 is cheap. Is he dumb? Because
What did he say about our military?
Oh, he said that like Canada has like a superior military and all that, which again, nothing's wrong with Canada's military per se.
If you haven't subscribed,
like he thinks like he's all like,
turn
yeah,
on
well we fucked up the White House
my
once.
screen later.
Like, I hate to say it, but like projections show that if we wanted to, hopefully we never do, but if in a world war for some reason we decided to annex Canada and just invade them, we could do it within like probably a month, and there would be like very little repercussion from Canada itself. The rest of the world would probably hate us and probably like fight us, but Canada itself would like we'd steamroll them within like a week.
Yeah. Yeah. As far left as I can be, we have the strongest military. Personally, I think we spend too fucking much. But...
I don't know, dude. Like China has an impressive fucking military. I still feel like we're probably better, but like their military is the one that I fear the most probably. Russia's up there too, only for their nuclear program though. But China's like has the military that I actually like. If we ever had to go to war with China and I got drafted, like I'd probably piss myself. No lie.
What's China's military budget?
I don't know.
I believe it's 5 mil.
Definitely way more.
146.
146 mil?
Bill.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, we spend way.
All the biggest countries, Raymond, they will not spend any less than like 80 billion on military.
Yeah, we spend 748 billion on our military.
But look, we have some impressive shit, dude.
We don't. You know, let me not. Let me not.
We're making this thing. I think I might have mentioned it to you, called the Loyal Wingman, which is basically a drone that flies in formation with our fighter jets, but they're unmanned, of course, unmanned drones. And then we could, like, they can dispatch them off the formation to go bomb shit. Like, they have their own payload. So
I personally don't think we need to spend that much on the military. But that's just me.
I mean, you're right, but you're also, like, not right. You're right, we're spending maybe too much, but we do need to spend a lot.
But we're not. Okay.
We're not at war. We're not actively like in a world war, but we're still policing a lot.
Well, come back down here.
And we shouldn't, dude. We shouldn't.
We should. Yeah, I know. Like, I know what you're saying, but if we did,
isn't it conservative values to like prioritize what's at home?
Yeah. Okay, but if we give up our policing over the rest of the world, what do you think they're gonna do?
Nothing.
Oh, you're wrong.
Really? Why? Let's hear it.
If we stop fighting all these battles we're fighting, they're gonna one side's gonna win. Okay, let's say right now we pull out of everything in the Middle East, everything. Anything. Okay. We have no more footholds, no proxy wars, none of our troops, nothing.
So if we brought our troops home from the Middle East
entirely, we have nothing over there, no bases, we have no troops, we just everything, like we were never there. They're gonna end up fighting their war, right? They're gonna fucking one side's gonna win. Probably the bad side. Probably the bad side's gonna win. So they wipe them out. Bam. Lawless area now, right? But, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, minimally, it doesn't affect us right away. Because who cares? But, over time, you think they're gonna be satisfied with just taking over their little piece of dirt?
Little ass, bro.
No. Or they already send people to try and bomb us.
Yes, sir.
You remember Ariana Grande's concert? You know, remember all that shit? No? Maybe not.
But this is gonna be an actual challenge, cause these motherfuckers.
They're gonna start sending more people to bomb us. They're gonna start waging war against other places. It's gonna turn into a shit show. Plus, it's gonna fuck with oil. I know, American oil, but come on.
I'm open. Go. I'm open.
Over here.
Oh boy.
I'm open. Hey, keep me an alley-oop. Ready? Don't blink, yo.
Plus, America does the right thing, maybe?
We do. Ooh, okay.
I mean, sure, we could let all those people fight their own war, but I don't have much faith in that. It's not that their militaries are bad over there, it's the people they're fighting. But let's hear. Where would you rather put the money? I'm sure I know what you're gonna
Somewhere else, dude. Somewhere else. We don't need to spend $750 billion on a military we don't go to war with.
Let's say we cut it back.
I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking. In 1981, we spent 291 billion, and this was after the Soviet Union ended. And even then we didn't need to spend that much. Right now, as an American, I'm embarrassed.
Damn.
I'm embarrassed to be an American right now. The only thing that we're first world country in is our military. I will give credit to our military. Our military is very strong. But in terms of everything else, in terms of our education, in terms of how we're handling this pandemic, is embarrassing. And as a I don't know, I just don't see how patriots who scream "I love this country so much" are so blindsided by the fact there's so many flaws. And I don't know, I just feel like it's more patriotic to acknowledge the flaws and actually want to improve them rather than just turning a blind eye and pretending that it doesn't exist at all. You know what I mean? But okay, I'm getting livid. But it's humiliating. It's really I don't want to say this is all Trump's fault, but I just feel like Ronald Reagan, George W. Bush, all these other Republican presidents would have at least capitalized on the pandemic much earlier.
She hit me, bro. That was really foul.
It's all these other conservatives. Although I'm not a conservative, I will respect these other conservative. Put Ronald Reagan back in office. I don't care if we have a Republican president. Just don't let it be this orange fucking clown who spent the entire month of November, February doing absolutely nothing. And then now he wants to. He's slandering the WHO. What? Taiwan had the same information that the WHO gave the United States, right? Same information WHO gave the United States. And they capitalized on that same information we did. And what exactly did we do? Nothing. For the month of February, we did nothing. And I just can't see. I don't know. Maybe it's something.
Bang!
Okay, back to my topic. Is if we have so much money in the military to stop all these other nation powers, but we're so underprepared for a virus that it fucks us up so much, that just shows how lacking we are, regardless of how much money we have.
Now, I get what you're saying. I feel like we should find other places more, but and here's the thing, do you remember how Chris talking about how much he made?
Mm-hmm.
They're getting paid shit. They're getting paid less than minimum wage. Or I don't work, and I make more than them. I make more than Matt and Chris, and I don't work.
Exactly.
That's embarrassing. That's what I'm saying. That budget, part of that is going toward paying them. I'm pretty sure, right?
We spend so much. Why aren't they being treated?
Because
why
a lot of
Chris
that, and again, I don't have the actual budget for me. I don't know, but I presume that a lot of it is going into research.
Hell, boy.
Research for what, though?
That's the thing. A lot of it we don't know, and that's for a reason.
Like weapons?
Do
we really need weapons?
I mean, for instance, we just designed a cannon that can shoot up to 24 miles with complete accuracy.
But what?
But China, I don't know, they had a cannon. The reason we made it is because China was just proven, because you know how we do those war games, right? With China, Russia, I don't know, Korea, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We fucking, I didn't actually look at the results or anything, but I was hearing from someone that we were getting fucking stomped partially because China's fucking navy supposedly is great, they could easily take out all of our coastal shit, like that. So we had to fucking buff our navy. And we're actually cutting back, so what they decided to do with the Marines they're cutting back because we have like hundreds of thousands. I don't know how many Marines we have. Come on. We have a lot of Marines. So we're not firing. We're like not recruiting as many, I guess, Marines or whatever. Is what I heard.
Okay.
But instead, the ones we do recruit, we're just gonna overtrain. That way,
Okay.
they're fucking like commandos.
Okay. So I'm still like I'm genuinely trying to understand why we need to feel the need to spend 750.
Oh, I packed you.
Because would you rather have a military that's over-prepared or under-prepared?
I can get past the ball.
But what I'm saying, my point is, do you see my point? I don't think like our military doesn't
you're
mean
saying that
shit
we're
if we can't
supposedly
handle a
over-prepared.
simple pandemic.
Okay, well we should try and fund these things, but we need to like I don't think we should steal from the military because even with all the funding we're doing in our military, there's still areas where we're getting stomped.
But I guess my next follow-up question is, when was the last time, if you can, give me a specific example where we actually used big weaponry in the military, other than the Iraq War?
Define big weaponry.
Big weaponry. Like I'm not.
I mean,
I'm talking beyond.
We missiled people. We missiled people. Probably like not even a whole year ago. We missiled people.
I mean, beyond the Iraq War.
I don't know where it was. Was it Iraq?
Are you talking about the embassy?
I don't think so. No.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know. That would be more of like a Chris question.
I don't know.
I'll be next time.
I don't know.
Like maybe you have a point. Maybe we should fund these things more. But I also, and again, I'm not the government, so I don't know what they're using all the money. But I just fear in a world where we cut back our military spending, maybe it can be cut back a bit, like 750. That's a lot. But like, if we just try and cut down to like China's level, like I don't know, dude. That, like I don't think we'd be as strong as we are now.
So I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Why does China have buffed weaponry when they're spending 1/4?
That was their education, and I know you're going to say, why don't we get our education up? But we'd have
Exactly.
that would be a race. That would be a race. If we put all of our money there into education, China would then temporarily overpower us.
So we're going to leave our troops stupid and pump more money into the military.
I mean, you've seen Matt.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, like Chris, I'd say is book smart. I'd say he's pretty street smart too. He's just not a very nice guy half the time. Depends on the day. He normally is, but sometimes he has his moments. But Matt, to be honest, if you put Matt in a room with like green eggs and ham, he'd try eating it. Like, half of them are really smart, half of them are really dumb, and I get what you're saying, and I agree with you, but we just don't live in that world right now.
I'm not. You know what?
Like if we gave Chris like a physics book, I feel like he'd sit there and like write out for his ball sack on it.
So that brings me back to the point. What makes us think pumping more money when our troops are fucking stupid is going to overpower China?
I mean, we just have this right now, supposedly, and again, I'm all being knowing whatever, so I can't tell you for sure. Supposedly we have the better technology.
Do we though?
I don't know. Because
that just brings me back to the point.
I guess it really comes down to, do you trust your government? Do you trust the government? Which
right
I know
now,
your answer is no. I get it.
Absolutely.
But I'm telling you, that's the overall, like, that's kind of the gamble you take. I guess in any place in the world, really. You never know.
I'm just...
Like, you make good points, don't get me wrong. You make some good points, but like...
I'm trying to... I'm
things are the
literally,
way they
like,
are for a reason.
I'm trying to put my biases aside and find middle ground. But, like, this question answering thing we're doing is not... Like, I need Matt here to explain this to me. Because this is not working. Like, I don't understand.
I don't have all the details.
I don't understand how we can sit here, downplay the virus, and just keep pumping money and pump $2 trillion into the stock market only for it to fall 30 minutes later below the threshold. Like I'm genuinely trying to put myself in the shoes of like Ronald Reagan. And I don't know, maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I'm missing key information. I really don't know.
If you want to know more about the budget, I'd say ask Chris. Because I'm sure, like, again, I don't know, but I'm sure that a lot of it goes into, like, funding research on things that, like, aren't open to the public.
So just to recap, we're spending 7 times more than China, yet they overpower us with their technology, and our troops are fucking dumbasses who also get treated like shit and paid like shit.
Supposedly, we now overpower them in technology, supposedly.
Supposedly.
And again, this is all based on some report I read that I didn't fact check most of it, so.
I certainly hope so if we spend 7 times more. So we overpower them, but our troops are still being treated and paid like this.
Although, and one thing we don't have stats for, that this is unrelated to the budget, this is just a general thing, but this is what people say, that China has some of, like, the scariest spec ops in the world.
But why is that?
Because, like, you ever see those, like, the YouTube videos and the movies about, like, how our old Navy SEALs, like, they go and they talk about their shit? Like, they'll make movies and shit? Yeah, China, that doesn't happen. Once you retire, like, no one knows that you're spec ops, except maybe, and even then, I don't even know if they know, like, your like, wife and maybe your kids. Even then, I don't even know if they know. Other than, like, you retire and you never tell anyone. They have their shit so secretive, and that's what makes them, like, really good and really scary. Because they literally never leak anything, they never tell anyone anything, like, it's on lock.
So it's not a budget problem, it's like a managing problem.
Yeah, it's like a morale problem almost.
So they're better than us, even though they spend 1/7 of our budget, because they can...
I mean, and again, I have no stats for that. They could be, like, shit for all we know, but we just don't know a lot.
Okay.
You'd have to be connected in the spec ops world. Although, don't get me wrong, our Green Berets are intense, and I would never want to fight one.
I don't know. I need Matt or Chris here.
I'm telling you, it's way better if you ask Chris.
I hope so, dude, because I genuinely want to understand. For real, like, I'm not even trying to start shit. Like, I genuinely want to, like, be aware of what's happening and why it's happening the way it is.
I can only tell you what I understand in the few things that I've heard about.
Like, I'm just really confused that someone who's spending 1/7 of our budget is damn near our level, I guess we could say.
I mean, they're one of the top militaries of the world. I think we are the top, but they're not terribly far behind in ranking.
And we just spend so much. Oh yeah, we don't even have a pandemic response team. I forgot. The administration fired them in 2018. But yeah, I don't know. Oh well, moving forward. So Tom. You also didn't need to switch your account, by the way. Raymond's on. Ooh. Hello,
Is Tom
Tessa.
talking?
Raymond's on 3-on-3, so you don't gotta switch. You heard? Yeah, okay, great.
I can't hear Tom. I might have an odd type with him.
I think we lost one. Right? Right.
Oh, like overall today? Like completely?
Yeah, we played 3 games, I want to say.
I'd say we played 4 or 5. I'd say we lost 1 or maybe 2. 2 at the most.
Yeah, we lost 1 or 2. And then Raymond got off, and then we decided not to go into rank without at least another person, I guess.
I mean, I've just been sitting here waiting.
One remains because no one wants to jeopardize, including me. I don't really want to jeopardize.
Is this party open? Should I try rejoining? I'd have to rejoin on both my accounts though. Hold on.
Hey, just leave and rejoin, Tom. Why? Okay. Epic, did you hear that?
No.
He said he'll leave and rejoin in a second. He's in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, he said yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know. Silver 4 or 5.
Who, Raymond?
He's in silver.
Yo, Raymond.
Nothing.
Is he talking about Raymond?
Yeah.
Raymond, you there?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. What it look like? Gotta move, gotta shake. Come on. Gold in my mouth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go.
Dude, I know, dude. He was hella loud, bruh. He was so
the kid from last night?
Yeah.
Yes, dude. I messaged Orb about it, Tom. I was like, is this dude loud? Just kept going, comms. And the kid was like,
Hello?
So, oh, hey, Tom. The kid was like, so, what's up, guys? I'm like, oh my god. Didn't hear anything, dude. Last night, that kid, you kept going, comms. And that kid just wouldn't shut up. I'm not gonna lie, I got, like, there were two angles where I got fucked on, because, like, that, I couldn't hear them coming, like, the 90, dude, I couldn't hear them coming through it, because that kid kept, like, talking so loud. There's this one point where I think it was Orb I was spectating. He was, like, peeking this one angle, and he got run up on from behind because he didn't hear it.
Oh my god, he's nice. He seems like a.
He was really nice. He was really nice, but like, oh my god, he didn't understand the meaning of quiet.
Lord. It was just constant, like, whoa.
The fucking high cop forced me back to
Ew. Weren't you leading like tech on? Oh, damn, they really put a bunch of shit on your girl, huh?
No, because I fucking yelled at the whole HQMC staff last night. And
Why'd you
I'm
yell?
below their fucking like pay grade. And they knew I was right. Because this group is gonna fucking, I said, this group will die out 2 to 3 weeks, 1 month tops. And if you guys don't get your shit together, because you know what they're doing? They're trying to fix divisions by replacing command staff, which is like the sergeant major of MP, sergeant major of Technom, and provost marshal, you know, the high rank of divisions. They keep swapping them out, and I told them this: you're fucking replacing shit with shit, and it's not fucking helping. So you guys need to fucking work on the advertisements that the money is rolling in, that little kid has paid us. He paid us fucking 80,000 Robux for a shirt. That's so much money.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like
$800.
Yeah. So this kid spent 1K on a group that's dying. So right now we're getting I told HQMC this. I told you guys better get your shit together. Get a fucking meeting up because this is unacceptable. This group is gonna die out, and I'm wasting my time on it as a developer. And I'm gonna fucking retire, just like Lode did. Lode is the other developer. And I was like, I'm gonna retire just like Lode did if this group doesn't improve. I'm trying my best for this group, trying to improve it and everything, but I don't see any fucking improvement from you guys. You guys are just sitting on your asses.
What's up?
And then,
it just dinged.
I was like, so you guys need to start running ads and get population up, and population will increase our chances of getting better fucking staff. And they're all like, we've been talking about. I was like, yeah, I know you guys have a lot on your plate and everything, and you probably already heard this already, but you guys are fucking not doing shit, and I don't see anything. And MP and Techcom are dying. Everything is dying. They're just replacing everyone with fucking shittier people. You know what happened? There's this one guy that went from Techcom DCG, which is like icon for Techcom. He went from Techcom DCG to MP, and now he's back to fucking Techcom DCG. The same. So me and this guy named Glasscar used to be my boss, and we ran MP, and we had like 20 MP online every day. Like, it was fucking amazing. And then, so Glasscar recently came back because he's a fucking Marine IRL. He's doing MOS school right now at Paris. So he actually knows what the fuck's going on. So that's going on, and he came back. So he forced me to be the props marshal and Glass to be the DPM. With the hiring of fucking MP. I woke up at like 6, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and I had like 60 pings on fucking Discord.
Damn.
But yeah, I tried my best to wake up early, guys. I had so many alarms put up, and then I woke up and I did them. Like, I have this thing where it makes you do math. Wake up. So I just did the math, and then I put on another timer for like another hour, and I fell asleep. And then I rinse and repeat until now.
It's okay, Tom.
Where's Chris?
You might text him.
I texted him. He didn't respond.
I'll just send him one real quick and be like, hey, what's up? Hold on 1 second. Oh, by the way, Mother, that dude who thought $20 was expensive wine, he tried doing it again. He's like, $20 is expensive wine, bruh. And I like just started reading off like a list to him, and he's like, no way. Like, how you trying to tell? Has he never been to a store? And he's all like, you don't drink, you don't know, you don't drink, you don't know. I'm like, that's the sad part. I don't drink, and how do I know this? $20 is not expensive unless you're going to Dollar General and begging them for a sip out of their flask. Like, literally watch Frasier for 7 minutes. That all they do is list off wines. Like, hello? Pull up your phone, type in vintage wine, import France. You're gonna find like $400 bottles right off the bat, and that's from 2012. That's 8 years ago. That's not that much of a vintage. You go back to like the 90s, the 80s, I guarantee you that price adds up. This dude drinking like Mike's Hard Lemonade, like like my sister, and all like, ooh, hard liquor, like. And this is our nation's best and brightest somehow. And he also didn't know the difference between bread and toast. There is a chemical difference. Don't get me started. Don't get. I don't know how we put these people working on million, even $billion piece of equipment, but you show them bread and toast. You show them a picture of bread and toast, and they're like, oh, they're both toast. And you show them a $20 piece of wine, and they're like, oh, I don't have the money for that. That's expensive. Oh my! How is this our nation's best and brightest? How? This is why we are failing as a nation.
Oh yes, Pop.
Maybe my friend was right. Maybe we should put more money in the education system, because if this is what we're turning out in this country, a pothead frat boy who doesn't know the difference between bread and toast, I don't think we're gonna survive as a country. I can't. Literally joins the Air Force to avoid a drug charge. Joins the Air Force to avoid a drug charge, and then doesn't know the difference between bread and toast.
Ooh.
And then they run in the military. They run into the military to get away from it. And then, on top of that, not only do they run in the military, they act high and mighty because they're in the military. They're like, oh, I did this to serve my country. No, you did that so you're not in jail getting butt raped. Oh. That's what everyone does. You get a drug charge, you're like, oh, I can't go to prison, run in the military. I get it. That's fine and all. But don't act all high and mighty about it, because you're not. You're not. You're saving your own skin. And that's fine. That's human nature. I respect it. But do not use your service. It is my personal pet peeve when someone in the military who has been in the military goes, you're a civilian, you wouldn't get it. Boy, you joined to serve and honor this country. You're not going to use it as a weapon against civilians. You're disrespecting everything you serve for.
We're gonna pop off about budget. We need to spend more money into the education.
I bet being sober sounds nice, doesn't it? Jesus, all these people do. I'm gonna go smoke some pot. There will be no consequences.
Whoa, dude, chill.
Higher consequences now. Enjoy getting shot at in Iraq.
Ooh, coming for the military.
Sorry.
Bro, dude, you better not come for the freaking military, because I'm in a military group, and no, I'm just kidding. What if I was really like that, though?
I love the military, I respect the military, but I'm tired of all these potheads that run in the military and then act all high and mighty. Act all high and mighty like they're serving I did this for you. No, you did that so you're not getting ass raped because you dropped the soap. You shut your mouth.
That's why you shouldn't spend $750 on them. Which is why you should spend. If they don't know the difference between bread and toast, do they really?
Also, I don't know if you guys do remember that, but that's actually why Matt joined the military, by the way. He was on a weed charge and he was running from it.
How do you know?
Because he told me about it. Because he went to court for it or whatever, and they were all like, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't remember. And then he's all like, well, I'm kind of enlisting. And they're like, well, we'll waive it if you enlist. And then he did. It might not have been that specific, but it was generally that's what happened. Like, they caught him. I think he was talking to a recruiter before, but he didn't think he was going to go through with it or something. And then, like, they caught him on a pot charge, so he decided to just fucking do it.
Damn. Imagine weed not being legalized in your state.
Imagine not being able to follow the law. Who would win? Breaking the law or just moving to another state where it's legal? Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, he said maybe my friend was right. We should spend money.
I do need a third.
All I'm saying is,
Okay,
this is our nation's best and brightest.
But I do need a third,
like,
yeah.
toast, bread? There's no difference.
I guess, Mike.
Comment your game type.
Can you guys fight?
We can
I
play.
want to see something real quick.
And
Okay.
So I asked two of my closest friends.
and if you're not subscribed, subscribe and turn on post notifications.
What's up, screamers? We screaming today. We're playing that 3-on-3 freestyle NA North America. Subscribe, hit that noti bell.
Yes, sir.
Like the video.
Yup.
Damn, Orb, thank you. Thank
your
you,
friends?
Orb. Oh my god, I love you.
I would love a third, especially you. I love playing with my
Oh
fans.
damn,
All
that's
right.
hot, Raymond.
Just call me your gamer tag, you know, we can play.
Oh, Orb, don't show that to Matt ever. He won't be able to handle it mentally.
Mean. I'll be back. Hold up. Just wait. Call me your gamer tag, though.
Yeah, hold up. Hey, why is the sync running? Should I take its shoes off too? That way it can't run anymore? Oh, I laughed at my joke.
What's good, chat?
Okay.
Anybody trying to play Siege, chat?
No.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
ranking
chat.
that.
Anyone trying to play Siege? Oh, what about you think you should do stream?
Chat,
Oh, what's
Sasachi.
up, chat?
Come
Okay.
Yo, Tom.
Bro, just drop your
Tom,
piece.
back me up on this. Would Orb's voice not be good for like a streamer?
It is. It would. I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
lie.
so
It would.
sweet.
I feel like he would be a game review person.
Yeah.
Or he'd be like a really quiet Siege player.
Yeah. You like an ASMR Siege player. He's like,
I love on the stairs.
Oh, bet you plat 3 me too, bro. Let's climb the plat too. Drop your piece.
Alright.
He's like,
You have
"Thanks
followed
for watching,
Jaga's
guys.
rule.
That's
Okay.
how I defeat your toxic
Hey,
kids
that's you?
without talking.
Jaga's rule?
but yeah, Orb, what's your personal opinion? Is $20 cheap?
$20. I
2v2
mean, there's
and
like
what?
two categories of mine.
Okay, let's go over both because I know what you're thinking.
A 2v2
So
and
let's say
this
you're going like
a 2v2.
obviously
For
for a person
boxed
like
wine?
Matt, obviously for well, yeah. If you're talking about types of wine, there's boxed and then there's like bottled, right? Like the vintages.
Yeah.
The better. Like
For the
boxed,
vintages,
I guess
20 is
whatever.
not-
But I'm saying like that's what I'm saying, dude. Like
You have to
There's so
understand
much.
that like winemakers, they leave that out and like let it marinate for like years.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So
That's why it
20
costs so
for the
much.
work they do is absolutely not.
And Matt said $20 was
Yeah.
Who-
And then he started a fight about it. Because he's dumb.
Web texted me about it, but I fell asleep.
Cheaper.
It's because, like, no disrespect to Matt, but, like, all I'm saying is some frat boy running around here thinking he knows everything about alcohol, and then he gets proven wrong by 30 seconds of Google. Everyone I've talked to now has agreed that $10 is not expensive. Matt's the only one who thinks it, which I guess maybe for his, like, budget, maybe
Oh, no.
I get what he's saying, like,
Okay.
compared to walking up and paying, you know, buying a $12 box of beer, you know, like, yeah, I guess $20 is whatever.
Who
But
drink?
in the grand scheme of things, no,
Ugh.
that's cheap.
Boom.
Dude, even my one viewer thinks $20 is cheap.
Is there any specific way you want that?
Mm,
I'm just kind of gonna hack
left,
at it.
alright.
You want me to cut the whole thing, or just like some part of it for now? Then
Do you work or study? Yeah, I do both. I'm a full-time student right now.
Hey y'all, I'm about to start up a new screen. So
got me a little dagger.
hey, I'm about to get a rainbow.
What am I studying?